Okay, guys, I want to show you a motherboard that I got. I basically got it for a scrap price, very cheap. So, anyways, it's one of these 65 millimeter GPU mining motherboards. You can see it's got a lot of space between the 8 mining slots on it. This one does not have a VGA. It only has the HDMI. And it also does not have a heatsink that some of the other ones do around here. But I use my thermal camera, and the only thing that's putting off any kind of heat at all is just the CPU, and very little at that. So I don't think that's an issue. On this one, though, I couldn't figure out because it does not have a regular, ATX 24-pin power supply on it. And this one doesn't have, on the end of it, it doesn't have like a one where you plug it in there either. So what I wound up figuring out was, if you count the GPU slots in these connectors, you have 1 to 1, 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 and then 1 to 1. You have this extra one over here. If you look closely at it, by the way, I didn't have a manual for this, so I just kind of had to wing it. This one is called DC1 or DC in. So I figured, well, direct current in, so that's probably it. This is a 6-pin connector. Let me see if I can get enough light for you to see it. Anyways, it's a 6-pin connector off a regular ATX power supply. And yes, I did have to use a paper clip to short pins 15 and 16 on the ATX power supply to get it to work. And it did. It powered up. It's without a fan on the CPU and nothing else running. It's hard to know that you've actually successfully booted it. So anyways, but I just wanted to show you that. So this is the power connector for this one. Again, there's none other on the board or anything. There's a jumper over here you can set to auto power on as soon as power is applied. That's how it's set on mine. So you don't have to monkey around with any of the it does have options for like setting your LED and hard drive light and so forth. I don't have a appropriate drive for this right now, and I'm probably going to just boot it off of the thumb drive for doing nice hash or something like that. I'm not worried about making any kind of money. I just thought this would be a fun thing to mess around with. The other option you could use it for that's kind of neat is if you wanted to make some sort of a custom like a NVMe based network attached storage thing. They have the PCI riser cards that you could put in this, and with 2, 4, 6, 8 slots, you probably could go with probably put 16 NVMe's in this, and this thing hardly uses any power. So I think that that's a possibility. You could do some kind of like DIY JBOD or DIY NAS or something like that. That could be pretty interesting, get yourself some true NAS running, something like that. But anyways, I just wanted to share that, mainly the power connector issue here with you guys, and let you know that it appears to be working. As you can see, it did boot properly. I did have nice hash up earlier. Right now I'm just going through a stack of like 50 thumb drives that I don't have any labels on, and I know like probably 5 of them have Ubuntu, some version of it, and a few Windows 10 and so forth. And I need to get a pro tip for you guys: put labels on your USB drive so you don't have to like waste time like I do. So anyways, that's the video. If you have any questions or comments, or if you know anything about this, let me know. It's got a little Intel dual core CPU in it. Where is it? I had it up on the screen. Where are you? One second, and I'll tell you what model it is here. Okay. Well, I can't tell you because I can't find the tab, but on the other machine. But it's an Intel-based, um, either a dual-core Celeron or a four-core Celeron. I think it's a dual-core because I think the total system power usage for this thing is something like maybe 30 watts for the entire motherboard. It might even be less. So, but if you're running GPUs and mining, you obviously don't care about power. So, anyways, this was the information I had for you guys. So, if you have any additional questions about it or anything, I'll do my best to help. Thanks. Have a good day.